Alright, hello. This will be game 3 of ATL Academy versus Skyfoxes. We are here. Looks like we're going to be on Hanamura. A video. Oh, skipping a little bit. Alright, see what we got. Looks like ATL Academy still running the full goats on the defense. Looks like Skyfoxes are running something pretty interesting here. Looking like they're running the triple DPS, single tank, double heal. Kind of interesting. Not against it. I'm actually kind of a big fan of it if you can make it work. It requires a little bit of coordination. Fire's gonna have to get some good splash damage on squishies. Then Sky and Buds kind of roll through and Clone Man roll. Looks like they did. Oh boy, that looked clean. Clone Man comes in for a slam. Excuse me, the Discord noise. Okay, let's look at that again. Like ATL Academy just caught their pants down here against this comp. There's really nothing to do about it. So here's FaZe and Mac are gonna be up in the skybox in particular. Clone comes in for a slam. It doesn't matter because FaZe is gonna shoot literally into the wall, get that huge splash damage, and Sky's gonna come clean everyone up there. Flash is gonna just beam into it for free. And they have no heals right now. They're just gonna completely lose this fight. Very nicely done. I like that rush. I like the team coordination. Skyfoxes right here. And Gator gets a cheeky pin on the last row. I don't think it's gonna matter. Prefect actually beams FaZe out of the sky, but whatever. It's a lost fight. Mac's gonna try to res somebody. Gator's gonna punish Mac for it, I think. Kill, but Mac will be just as fine switching off of the Mercy, getting Zen back up from our alt charge. Is probably not going to run this comp into the second point. It seems like looks like Bud's probably going to be the only one staying. Bud's and Lastro, and the rest are going to switch probably into Somber Goats after they secure this first point records. FaZe, there goes Mac. FaZe actually gonna go. Guy's gonna go to the Brig. Clone's thinking about staying on the Hammond, it seems like. Nope. Clone's going to the Rhine. They're gonna do Rhine Zarya instead of the Hammond Diva. Clone I think was thinking of Mines, but they decided against it, going for the more practice comp, it seems like, from the last match of what we saw. Yeah, ATL Academy plays this so they don't get snowballed. Unlucky that FaZe dropped, was booped off. Because the unfortunate part of when you play Somber Goats, one of the only weaknesses, really, is the fact that whenever you do run at each other, you're technically, so we have Skyfoxes right here, and ATL's up here. Buds is all the way over here. And usually, aside from the first push on the King's Row that we saw, what ends up happening is the Somber Goats, technically this is your core squad right here. This is the people that when they bash heads against each other are actually going to be in the fight most of the time. Like ATL Academy realizes that. They realize that they need to stop the snowball right here and right now, or else they're going to be looking like an almost 7-minute capture, which is pretty gnarly. Even though 2 CP ends up turning into like 12 CP, but they do not want this to happen. What they're going to try to do is they're going to try to engage him right now. They're going to try to fight this pseudo 6v5 because they maybe somebody saw Buds toss his translocator up here. Who knows? But they think right now ATL Academy is just going to kind of poke. But I think what ends up happening is I think I saw FaZe accidentally drop, or the FaZe just drops for some reason, and then the rest of The rest of Skyfoxes, for some reason, didn't get the memo and all stay up here. Clone's gonna try to come join him, but the two supports are just caught out. Clone realizes he has to come brawl this, and FaZe is just like, oh no, what's going on here? So I think what FaZe might have called for everyone to drop, but then ATL Academy sped as quick as they possibly can, caught out the supports before they could even drop, and just bought the basically 4v6. Stop the snowball. Kudos to ATL Academy for pouncing on that. We're not looking so hot against the Slumberguts last round. Yeah, they fair. I mean, they still have a ways to go to try to defend against this, but they did stop the initial snowball, which is very good. Bud's already almost has his grab, or his EMP, excuse me. Very, very dangerous considering that looks like nobody on the side of ATL Academy has theirs. Hawk, I think, was very close, at least 70, 80%, but he just got demeched by FaZe. He's gonna have to go throw himself off the side here. Let's go back to normal speed and head right in the next fight. Yeah, Hawk almost has his. Buds has his EMP. They're all just gonna force point here, and Buds is gonna just EMP them from behind it. That was kind of unfortunate. So, thing I don't like ATL Academy just did right there, I saw. Drop this down to a quarter speed. What I liked that Skyfoxes did is not what ATL Academy just did right. So what ATL Academy did right here, fortunately, is their entire tank line. So we have Gator right here. We have Perfect and the Zarya right here. We have Hawk right here. So Hawk previously was around here or something. Kind of waddled his way over there. Unfortunately, all three of these tanks, all the bulky boys on point with the good cooldowns to keep themselves alive and tanky, all just lost their ability to play the game. They're just going to get erased. So what I would have liked to see better was for them to play just the Skyfoxes. They play into a stable point against EMP. You really want to split your team into 3 sections, maybe. You might want to have a tank and a heal up here, maybe a tank and a healer over here, maybe a tank and healer on point. Do not drop with the people up here. You have to make Buds commit to who he really wants to hit with that EMP. He does not have the chance to get all 6 people. He does not have the chance to get more than 2 really want to happen. And then the rest of the people with their cooldowns tries to compensate for the fact the other 2 don't, keep them alive as much as possible again. And once you can survive that, you have to realize you have a really, really, really good chance of surviving everything else. But unfortunately what happened is that Hawk and Gator, or Prefect and Gator both dropped. Good on the supports for not dropping at the same time, otherwise they would have also got EMP. But unfortunate that Hawk was also over here. You probably split up your tanks versus EMP coming in like Sombra. And once the other team decides to push in wherever they decide to push in, then you can engage off on them or rotate accordingly. So if the, for example, Skyfoxes decide to push up here, then you have these 2 tanks rotate accordingly onto point or onto here, away from them, whereas the people that were on point rotate even further away, while these people like take some poke damage here or decide to drop into here or wherever. You have to keep like this little mind game of like playing chess of, oh, where are we gonna move to make sure that we don't get EMP'd and don't give the Sombra that much value. Same way Skyfoxes did it on the defense during the King Pro is how you really need to be playing against all the EMP. If you don't have your trance, your Zen with trance is hiding, you just have to realize that's just how you have to play against it. Good on Buds for catching all 3 tanks with the cooldowns. Good on the Skyfox understanding this, completely pouncing on these. Look how low these guys are. Gonna completely take out Gator. Perfect's not far. Sugar Free's probably gonna be trying to come in there. Buzz is gonna get the re-hack on this Hawk. Hawk's just in this corner, completely useless. Hawk realizes he has to get the heck out of dodge. Hopefully, maybe try to get to spawn because he has the bomb to maybe change this. But doesn't get hard snowballed. Understand why Lastro popped the trance again. So nobody was even really low. Uh, yeah, I don't think you needed a pop transfer your last row. I think you might want to defend against the grab or something. I understand he was low and he probably just wanted to try to snowball this. He didn't want to get headshot by Saucy right there. But Clone, I mean, Clone's there, Sky's there, his entire team's alive. There's really no reason for you to pop trains last row. You really do not have to keep, like, there's no real threat from the remaining squishies to be doing that much damage. Sky probably has an armor pack. Matt could probably uh, boost you up to amp or speed you away. Ace probably has a bubble. They do get the quick roll because there's no possible chance ATL Academy could recover from that anyway. Just how quick this capture was going on for. There's just no contest for the entire time. So you probably just trance knowing that there's no possible way for them to do anything about it. Everyone's going to be still stuck in spawn. I guess not the... Shouldn't really nitpick over that trance then. I didn't think the capture point was up there that much. I thought the ATL Academy was contesting a little bit. I don't agree with Hawk trying to get out of there. I think he should have stayed on the point and contested time as much as possible. Maybe possibly committing his Diva mech, maybe alting to get the mech back, but I think it was hacked the entire time. Possible still. I think sacrificing your body to raise some of the time in the time bank rather than trying to go back to spawn. Oh well. Slight mistakes by ATL Academy, good plays by Skyfoxes. See how the next round goes. Yep. Like ATL Academy are probably just going to run goats. Skyfox is staying in the somber goats. Are we actually running out with ball floats here? Interesting. They have a Symmetra? They probably came out the spawn, realized they have somber goats. They might have wanted to do some weird shit about teleporting to point and then completely engaging the people who teleported, but then they realized that the ball is going to be highly useless. Buds is still on the Sombra. So now we're just ATL Academy's on regular goats. It's pressing W into Skyfoxes. Skyfox is giving a lot of space because they're really low. Clone's going to try to stop this point from being capped, but he's still really low. I would have liked to see them stabilize a little bit better before, maybe giving at least 2 ticks. I don't entirely know why. So really bad rotate from the Skyfoxes, I think. They all went this way for some reason. They all went back here, but then ATL Academy just went to point. But they took a bunch of damage coming in. That Skyfoxes don't have that diva to absorb a lot of the damage. So ATL Academy realized that enabled a lot of the aggression and just basically walked a point, knowing that they would have been able to pretty much just stick together as a group and matrix a lot of the damage coming into their team and have a way better efficiency health pool. Guy Fox just tried disengaging for a little bit, doing a slight soft reset, but I think should have spent a little bit more time uh, stabilizing before maybe contesting that couple more. So now we're in the same pretty much time bank that Skyfox was rolling into first point with. ATL Academy just kind of took it for free. The unfortunate part is ATL Academy knows that there's no chance of them coming in. They are just going to walk into this game. So this is going to be an eco round if I've ever seen one. Sugar Free actually commits the rally for some reason. I don't know why. I understand you kind of have to commit a support ult to maybe team alive, but seriously, man, just take the eco push against the EMP. There's nothing you can do about it, literally, unless you have the chance it can hide. You just take the L. GG, go next round or next fight. They got the EMP out. Clement doesn't have Shatter anymore. And they basically are coming up on 4 ultimates as well. Now, they have both 3 of their support ults. ATL Academy has to push into their rally. It's not something you ever want to have to do, especially because they have the defense advantage here. Spawns. That's just going to be a quick win for ATL, or for Skyfoxes. Don't really know. In Perfect? Oh, no. Why did Perfect commit the grab? Hawk didn't. A minute. Hawk didn't have. Why would you grab? Not a good grab. You know they have all 3 support ults. You don't grab this unless you have bomb. And now your grab and bomb are going to be not in sync. Hawk is going to have to wait a long time for you to build your graviton, because you're going to be coming back with 0 energy every time. Silly mistakes, I think. Fact. I'm not really super against the rally and build rally so fast. So much heals and so much brawling. See, you just come into the EMP. Good job. Good job on Saucy for hiding, but you just Skyfox just burnt Prefect into the ground. It's kind of unfortunate. If Prefect didn't get focused like that, you might have been able to do something with it. Maybe turn it around, maybe get Prefect with some energy, be able to farm the grab, but now gonna be dead again. 0 energy, not gonna be good. It's kind of unfortunate, nothing really to say about it. I don't know about walking to point like this. Maybe just to get Prefect some energy. Push, hitting ults, and popping a bomb, not in sync with your grab. I thought they were just gonna be. If you're Hawk, you just have to commit to holding that Diva bomb. They did get phase. Interesting. That actually, I like that from Sky. You avert their attention away, and you kind of draw them out away from the point and give your team space. I do like that from Sky. And then they have to come back in when they realize that the break is not worth the point versus the point, and then they have to come into an EM. Not good. He's just gonna kill himself at the same time as Hawk, because Zarya again. He didn't have any percent. Doesn't matter. Skyfox is looking a lot better on this defense, especially running Hanamura. The Academy really has to do something about it. And once again, Perfect has this grab. He has no energy, and Hawk does not have his Diva Bomb. But he still grabs. They do get Sky, but one break is not going to get you the point. Gator tries to shatter. Does get Mac, but now they're in this trance, and Buds is just farming his ultimate. You have 0% on the point. Now you're getting some people on. Guy's going to rally. Bud's going to have the EMP. You are getting a lot of percent on this point, I will say that. Good job on Saucy. Good job on Saucy. He is doing a very good job of making sure that he waits. Does not, like, they're doing exactly what I said you do. Ajax is beating for the grab. Saucy is only beating, or only chancing for that EMP. He goes in and they are all tracking, and he has it. Bud's meaning, making sure that he hides and trances. Very good. That point, that was a lot better from reports from Academy. Prefect just solo grabbed who he needed to, made it scrappy. I like it. Alright, let's see Skyfoxes on the defense here, coming out with the Somber Goats as well. ATL Academy rolling out on the regular goats. Anna, it seems like a lot of respect to Bud's combo right now. Saucy not on the Zenyatta, trying to get a lot of value. Even like looks like Saucy's just gonna try to build as much as Nano as possible, and they're just gonna try to run at them again. Maybe just Nano Gator and just know how well or how much they can enable aggression, because they Skyfoxes. Let's see, Gator. Big percentage the entire time because I think Clement's coming to spawn. Not right. That's crazy. Skyfoxes. Gator with attack. There's a lot of damage coming in. Bud's focus is Saucy. Down the main healer. Bud's EMPs. Nice cleanup afterward. Prefect does kill Astros. Not gonna have. Then come back. We'll have a lot else. Mac will probably go get him. Now what they're gonna do is, no, they're not gonna be able. They're not walking into an EMP. They're probably just gonna speed boost and Nano Gator. Get red boys up. There's the Nano and Gator. There's the speed boost. They're gonna try to beat the shit out of Clone Man. Unfortunately, they walk into a grab. Clone really can't really do anything because he's getting surrounded and up anyway. Good kill on a prefect though. I don't think Clone really had a choice in the matter. Just trying to hold the gates. Getting bounced around to hell. He's getting booped. He's getting booped. He's just in a bad position. He keeps getting booped. Can't really do anything about it. Good job on the rest of Skyfoxes, the positioning and the all uses as far as really. I like the grab and just grab the aggression. Just make that speed boost and that nano. Just set them down. Fortunately, Clone just can't play the game with how much CC you're getting right there. You are close to the EMP, and Mac gets destroyed. Kind of unfortunate. Close to the bait. Might have been able to hold this point. Solo grabbed. There's Zarya. Combo? What? What? Oh, I guess it's last fight, but I don't know about that one from ATL Academy. What the heck? So right now it was looking great back here. Quarter speed. So exactly what I said. What they want to do is they want Nano Gator. They want to rally and speed boost Nano Gator, and they just want to get this aggression, get in as much as damage as they can, pick a target and destroy them. Their target's going to be Clone Man, as it's been for almost this entire game. They want that rectangle fucking gone. They've been booping him, stunning him, booping him again. Here comes another boop. He just can't do anything about it. So he's also antied. The gone. So unfortunately, Gator, Sugar Free, and Perfect grabbed. Burnt the heck out of Perfect on ATL's side, unfortunately. Otherwise, probably would have been really good push for Academy. It's really sour. Now all of the damage from Academy's gone. Good. I like this chance from Lastro because they have attack respawn to make sure that you stabilize as quick as possible, and kind of like it's kind of like a zoning uh trance. You kind of tell them, don't push into us. You gave yourself time for Clone Man to come back. More or less giving time for Clone Man to come back, and Buds actually. Now they use a lot of their ultimates. They're going to be coming up know they're going to be coming up on the combo, and they're going to beat. 30 seconds left. It's going to be last fight. So what does Skyfoxes do here? They were taking a lot of damage. ATL Academy. Oh no. Mac. Mac tries to go to point to focus Gator because Gator's low. Mac gets smacked and comboed by the Brig, Oblivion. Gator gets that on a heals, which is quicker stabilization than Skyfoxes. They're looking a little low for wear, especially because Buzz is actually like over here. Buzz is over here shooting into. Buzz is actually going to shoot, kill Ajax because Ajax had to retreat right into the Sombra. These guys are like completely not even looking. Hawk is trying to keep tabs and try to contest Buzz, and then FaZe, while these two are being drawn to attention, guys are being solo grabs perfect. We're trying to burst him down with the break stun and everything. And then Perfect just solo grabs the Brig back as soon as he's done with the stun. Meanwhile, Clone Man is just giving it to Gator and Sugar Free. Gator realizes he has to get the fuck back, and they realize there's like 10 seconds left. Ults are flying everywhere. They try to combo. They end up comboing Sky solo, but Bud still has the This good job on the Skyfoxes for realizing they're going to be down a defensive support ult, be able to deal with this EMP. I don't actually agree with the fact that they ran the Ana instead of the Luke, especially because Saucy was getting really used to the fact that Buzz was EMP. He was doing a good job of hiding and trancing his for the rest. I think if they would have went the route of running the Zenyatta, in the long run they would have done a way better job of versus the good job on the Skyfoxes for just using the fact that the Ana has no AoE possibility. It's ending the fights to multiple, trying to divert her attention. Alright, let's go to the attack side of Skyfox. They're gonna run the same crazy comp? Hope so. Yep, they are. Looks like ATL Academy is doing a good job of going to this high ground. Skybox for Hanamura is actually pretty low. So as a team, if you're on this little high ground, you can actually tickle her a lot easier for like, trying to play on the, especially when you're this floats, as say. And they actually assassinate the pharmacy and then get the heck out of dodge back to point. I like a lot. I think the only reason they went back to point was that Buzz or Sky or somebody or Clone Man even was just bringing the point present. They should probably go reset up if you're Academy back on to a high ground somewhere to be able to contest the Pharah easier. But it doesn't look like Clone Man is doing a good job at point present. Be interesting to play into the more mobile, less stat comp that Skyfoxes. They can do it well. ATL Academy has any chance of winning. They have to focus the Zenyatta pretty much, and then start to focus whoever else now that they know. Yep, the 2 healers down. Clone Man. FaZe isn't probably good. Saucy. That happened. Cannot let that happen if ATL Academy. You know Buds is going to be coming up soon. Been getting basically an EMP. Not going to be good. Saucy has to stay alive and he has to have that. Buds is going to try to assassinate him on. come to point. We're gonna get an probably on presence. You're free. Yep. I like this decision from Buds. He solo EMPs Zenyatta just to get him out of the field and able to use. So as soon as that Sombra's right there, you either have to press trance if you're saucy, or that's it, man. You're Gonzo and your team. Good job from Buzz. He looks way more comfortable on this Sombra than I've seen from him. Zarya and Lexus win. Beautifully done from. All right, let's go on to game 4.